back to school for the new academic year, and many learners will be seeing the inside of a classroom for the very first time. Now, they experience a mix of emotions, including excitement, anxiety, and boredom. Now, SABC News reporter Kamogelo Seekoei joins us live at the Kopanong Secondary School, and this is in the Free State. So, Kamogelo, how's the excitement there on the ground? I'm sure there are also some tears. What's happening there?
Well, we are here at Kopanong Secondary School in Bloemfontein. We've just witnessed some of the officials from the districts and the province just talking to the learners here at the school, motivating them and getting them ready for the academic year. It was so interesting just to hear the district director talking to the grade 8 learners and telling them that they are the grade 12s of 2029, and to see their beaming faces and how excited they were just to be addressed as grade 12 learners. It was just a wonder to witness, But with me, I am with a grade 12 learner from the school, and I just want to talk to him about this particular year. You are now in grade 12. Talk to us about what is your strategy to ensure that you actually assist the school to maintain the 97.8% that they obtained in 2024.
Good day, everyone. My name is Olani Nyanzani, and I'm doing grade 12, as you said, ma'am. So my strategy for this year is quite simple, actually. Because of the effort I've been putting in the past years, it won't be hard to adapt to grade 12. So right now, I'm just going to put a lot of more hours to what I've been doing, so that I can at least be better than the past years, and I help the school with its consistency over the years. Thank you.
Are you confident that your class and your peers are going to ensure that the school maintains its standard? This is regarded as one of the best schools in Bloemfontein, and parents, we've been told this morning that parents really in this area want their learners to come to the school. Are you confident?
With the congested timetable of grade 12, we will take time to adapt. But surely with the teachers and the effort the school puts in, we will surely adapt. And I'm very confident that we will maybe even pass, maybe even reach 100% this year. With the consistency of the school, this school is very good, very well. When I first arrived there in 2021, I came from primary. It was COVID in 2020. So we were not taught too much. And some other things we were doing grade 8, we should have done them in grade 7. But then after I came here, I thought I would struggle, but I didn't really struggle. After a month, it was like I made those things last year. So I'm very much confident, ma'am.
Thank you so much for your time. Xolani, I do have another learner here with us. Her name is Seekoei. She's in grade 11. Seekoei, this is one of the schools that are regarded as the best in Bloemfontein with a 97.8 pass rate. As a grade 11 learner, can you just talk to us about what you're looking forward mostly to in this academic year?
Well, one thing I can say is that this year we need to work hard as learners of Kopanong Secondary School, put more hours on our schoolwork, put some pressure on ourselves, because being successful is not a comfortable procedure, yes. So we need to work hard, put some pressure on ourselves, yes. And then we must not be lazy, we must, always attend class, attend school regularly so that we can be able to achieve greater things, to be in the top 10. As each and every time in our school, they are announcing the top 10 learners. So we need just to work hard so that we make sure that we reach the top 10, Yeah, that's one thing I think we should do this year.
Are you one of those top 10s? Did you achieve anything last year?
Yes, in fact, I'm in the top 3. I'm in position 2, yes. So ever since I got to Kopanong Secondary School, I've always been in the top 3 because I've always been working hard, I don't settle for less. I always put some pressure on myself. I always work hard. I put in more extra hours. I even come to school even on weekends, I just feel like being successful is not a comfortable procedure. So you just have to put some pressure on yourself. That's what I believe in.
Thank you so much for that, for your time. Xolani, I just want to also bring in the school principal, Mr. Tibelo Chabalala, just to talk to him about, the success of the school. As I've mentioned earlier, this is one of the schools that are regarded as the best in the province, and it has obtained 97.8% in the 2024 National Senior Certificate with a 62% bachelor. So, Mr. Chabalala, just talk to us, going into 2025 academic year, what would you say is your your strategy? I see that your school is quite successful. You spoke to your learners about discipline. You spoke to them about attendance and performance. Those seem to be the most important things to the school.
Thank you very much, Kamogelo. The strategy we have used in the previous years, we are not going to change. It is working for us. Like I said to the learners at the assembly, the most important thing is attendance, because you cannot assist a learner to pass while the learner is not present in school. It is going to be very difficult. So that is the starting point. Attendance, and they must be also punctual when they come to school so that they don't miss the first period. And then I also spoke about the discipline, very important, because as teachers, we don't want to waste time disciplining learners. We want to waste time teaching them. And if they can have that, because that is what we stress. We are going to meet with their parents over the weekend. I'm going to stress firstly on those two aspects, so that once we got that right, we are able to get a performance. But generally, these are the strategies that we are using as a school. With the grade 12s, we start as early as possible, 6:30. We call it taking advantage of the sun. We do that from term 1. And then when it is a little bit darker, we stop with that program. And then the focus of that program is to introduce them to self-disciplined study. They must study, because our learners, they come from disadvantaged families. This community is poverty-stricken. Most of the learners do not have a conducive environment to study at home. So as a school, we find ourselves having to come in and assist them by creating that conducive environment for them to study in the morning. And then in the afternoon, we have a marathon classes starting from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Teachers are coming there. We are accelerating the curriculum. We want to finish as early as June, July. And then from there, we know it's revision from June, July going forward. And then in the end of the year, we organize a last push camp here at the school, where all grade 12 learners are accommodated here at school from the beginning of the examinations until the last day of the examinations. That is also to assist them, because we have witnessed the social ills that they are exposed to at their communities.
There has been a tall order, from the district and the province for the school to produce 100% this year. Are you confident that the school will be able to do so?
With the effort and the experiences that we learned from last year, I am definitely sure that this year we are going to close that gap. Because out of 231 learners we had last year, only 5 failed. And not to say we did not supported them. We also supported them. Just that happened. It was unfortunate that they could not make it. But we have learned something out of that. We will use what we have learned and strategize on it so that this year becomes better in terms of pass percentage. We also want to improve, because our target is 100% and 70% bachelor rate for this year.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shabalala, for your time. That was Mr. Shabalala there, the principal at Kopanong Secondary School here in Bloemfontein, just talking to us about some of those strategies that they have to obtain that 100% that they were aiming for in 2024. As I said earlier, the school actually obtained 97.8% pass rate and 67% of bachelors. With that, it's back to you in studio.
Kamogelo, Seekoei is our reporter there in Bloemfontein, bringing us that report. Thank you very much.